Windscale, the pride of Britain. Nestled in the picturesque Lake District, the state-of-the-art atom plant has transformed this rugged landscape into the envy of its northern neighbors. Scientific progress waits for no one. And
the public has nothing to fear.
The area will be reopened by Christmas at the latest.
The situation is more complex than was at first understood.
No military expeditions into the area have been lost. Where did you get such an idea?
Perhaps by next Christmas. No! No more reconnaissance flights! The interference field is bringing down aircraft like clay pigeons!
Let me be clear. Our experts are monitoring the situation, and I would urge everyone to remain calm. The situation in Cumberland is well in hand.
Is anybody there? I need help. Who are you? What are you doing in here? I thought this place was secure. Where's Dr. Powell? You don't know. Lying here in a sealed bunker inside the quarantine zone, and you don't know. Damn it, listen, I'll help you. Explain what I can. But I need your help in return, all right? You're trapped in the quarantine zone around the Windscale atom plant. That's where it all went wrong. The only way to Windscale is through the interchange. You'll need my key card. Or you'll never get in. There are people, people who will help you escape, but they won't do it for free. I've lost so much blood. I can't think straight. There should be supplies nearby. Alcohol and rest. Stop the bleeding, please. Hurry, please. It hurts like the devil. Such a stupid, careless mistake. Was ambushed by one of those bloody thieves. Outlaws, they call themselves. Only got Dr. Powell too. I think I was meant to break the quarantine. I wouldn't survive in there now. The plan was broken with fear and impulsive. I know that's wrong. What's the matter with me? I hate this. Please, a bandage. Please help me. Thank you. Delaying the inevitable, I'm afraid. But at least I can think more clearly now. Here's my key card. It will get you out of here and into the interchange. It doesn't matter what else happens. As long as the truth of this place gets out. Here are my notes. Everything I remember. It's not much, but it's all I can do. Now listen. There's still every chance something bad may happen to me, and you shouldn't be here when it does. If I can ever repay you for helping me, I will. But for your own safety, you should go. Leave me. Go now. It's rare to find anyone who has the slightest spark of kindness in this place. It may help you to survive. I hope so. Be on your guard out there. Everything is a threat.
Quarantine protocol is in effect. This door must remain sealed. Emergency access has been granted.
Come out. Tea's getting cold. Oh, come on. I just want us to be friends. That damn suit of yours must be filling up with blood by now. Let's just finish things. Off with you, or you'll regret it. Clear off, you're not wanted here. I see you.
already. encontrado un hacha. Juraría que he encontrado un hacha. Hostia. ¿Qué cojones? Anda, qué bien. Eso tiene pinta de combate, ¿eh? Pero... he encontrado... Esta es la grasa que encontré. No. ¿Cómo me curo? Me voy curando poco a poco.
Nice and slow now. Let's have no trouble.
Ja, siis teidän ostia.
Go on, get out of here.
Venga, hombre. No sé si estoy yendo bien encaminado. Siempre hay algo detrás de las cascadas. Para nada, tú. no estoy yendo. ¿Ese es bueno o es un hijo?
Hello? Who's out there?
No sé yo, ¿qué pasa?
Stay back. What are you doing in here? Who knows what might have followed you in? Oh, you're lost, all right. You really don't know where you are. Are you all right? If you don't mind me saying so, you look proper peaky. Well, ain't that a turn up for the books? Mayhap I can help you find your feet a tad. This is the quarantine zone. They built hell in Cumberland, and you're right slap bang in it. Government boffins used to be here. Don't know what they were doing, but it all went to cock in the end. Look, if you've a question about these caves, I can help. I don't know much about how else, though. Supplies I could trade, if that's what you're after. Interchange? Now, why does that ring a bell? I'm sorry. My memory ain't what it were. Mayhap it'll come back to me. You know, I must say, it's nice to talk to someone. Someone who's properly here, that is. Not just a voice in my head.
Go on.
Oh. Said that out loud, did I? Oh, I know how that must sound, but, exactly that. Well, voices, really. More than one. But, well, now, you really are a stranger, aren't you? They don't know who you are. Usually, you see, the voices tell me when someone's coming. That's how I know to hide. Well, aye. On occasion. It's like this, you see. They chatter away. The voices in my head. Not all the time, but a lot of it. Sometimes they're only whispers. Other times, not often, it's like they're standing right next to me. Hard to make out most of the time, but other times they whisper about places. Hidden, secret places. Sometimes I think they're whispering from such places. Or mayhap I'm there, listening to them. Lord, I shouldn't be telling you this. It could make them angry. I wonder, perhaps if you can find it and open it. Listen, I used to work these mines. The biggest one, the boffins took over when they arrived, started building something inside. Now, what did they call the place? But yes. Interchange. That were it. And I've heard the voices say that name. I'm sure I have. They closed up the old mine entrance, but I suppose they must have hidden a new one elsewhere. Mayhap the voices are ghosts, trapped inside. Mayhap opening a way to them will make the voices happy. Mayhap they'll leave me alone then. A few months back, people outside the walls sent in a convoy. All soldiers and that. They'd have been heading to the interchange, I'm sure. Didn't get far, of course. They were an ambush. Could hear the screaming a mile away. You'd maybe find some clues if you search through wreckage. I'll mark the spot for you. Oh, don't think they've done so for years now, on account of their people never getting back out again. Now gets out of here. Whole point of a quarantine, isn't it? Well, this tunnel's part of the old cart route. What's left of it, any road. It's like a loop, takes you in and out of Slatton Dale. The Dale's busy with outlaws, so watch yourself if you go that way. Oh, and there's a fenced-off way, goes into the soldiers' territory. Skeather Moor, that is. Can't recommend that. Not unless you're keen to get yourself shot or burned to a crisp. I can tell you my story, I suppose. I used to work this mine. No, but your run-of-the-mill slate mine. Until they found summer in one of the workings. Next thing we know, we're up to our necks in white coats and khaki, made to sign the Official Secrets Act, even though we know now and been told less. A few years later, something goes properly wrong at that factory thing they built across the mere. And now, here I am living in a hole. Nope. All I know is they closed up the mines and started building bunkers everywhere. They reckoned bunkers were secrets too. That you can dig big holes in the ground without everyone and their dog in the neighborhood knowing about it. Bye. You be careful out there.
Dice que no. Por ahora no avanzase por aquí. Vale, eso parece peligroso. Volveré para atrás. Hasta pierdo, ¿eh? Se ve bien, tío. Hay mapa. Un convoy. Ya, pero que no los... Ah, mira, ¿dónde están? Vale. ¡Oh! ¿En serio? ¿Qué me va a dar un infarto o qué? Relax, tú. Hombre, ¿que no sube esta mierda o qué? ¿Por qué le da miedo ir ahí? Vale. Como que resbala, pero si no resbala a ningún lado. Tractorial.
Hey up, stranger. Not seen you around this stretch before? How do? Where did you come from then? Blimey! He must have taken a knock on the noggin or something. Still, you looking decent fettle now. My name's Nat, by the way. Forgive me being curious of strangers. This place has been off for years. There've been strange happenings. You have to be careful who you trust. Not civilized round here anymore, just savages that roam about. And a few survivors, like myself. You what? Phones have been disconnected for years. Take a knock on the noggin, did you? You're starting to worry me now. Hearing voices isn't a good sign. I don't know what you're talking about. And I don't want to hear any more of it. Now, I think you should be on your way. Be better for the both of us.
No, hombre, no, cuéntame más. No me quiero enfadar con ese hombre. Vale, se guarda F5, perfecto. Falta una de tela. Ahora le damos a la blanda, ¿vale? Tiene notas ni nada, ¿no?
Hey up, stranger. Not seen you around this stretch before.
La guerra de los mundos.
How do? Where did you come from then? Blimey! He must have taken a knock on the noggin or something. Still, you looking decent fettle now. My name's Nat, by the way. Forgive me being curious of strangers. This place has been off for years. There've been strange happenings. You have to be careful who you trust. Not civilized round here anymore, just savages that roam about. And a few survivors, like myself.
Me gustas mucho.
Well, there's a bunch who call themselves outlaws. But if you're expecting Robin Hood and his merry men, you're gonna be properly disappointed. right shower of ne'er-do-wells and bullies. Keep well away from them, if you want my advice. And there's other things too. Nasty things. I've seen them, and I'm sure we've got the boffins to thank for it. Shady, secret stuff them scientists were up to. Whatever they were doing, they were right keen to bury it when it went wrong. Listen, I overheard them once, the blokes in noddy suits. The ones that appeared right after the disaster, talking about their quarantine. How they had to seal the place. Said something about an interchange, a secret project. But I should stop talking before I get carried away. Now personal. I can be a right chatterbox, that's all. It's what they chucked me out of the village for, the buggers. Aye? Well, I was speaking truth. From a certain point of view. Wyndham's not been civilized since the soldiers moved in. Running the place like prison camp, calling themselves protocol. I can point you to it, but I've no desire to return. You ask me, those that stayed might have done better out here. Now, I'm not sure I should be saying out more to a stranger. Easy now. I only heard the name. But I'd wager it's buried under these hills. This place is riddled with secret bunkers. Or so I've heard. Such things were kept hidden from the likes of us, of course. But look, if you want more, you'd be wise to ask Molly, the tinker. An ear for information has Molly. She's usually camped just north of here. Now I really should stop talking. Now personal, but you can't trust anyone too much these days, can you? So long. What's yourself around here, aye?
Debajo de todas y cada una de las cascadas. Este vive aquí fijo. Como una cuerda aquí, por la que no puedo subir. Este tío se ha matado. O le ha matado el de la guitarra. Ahí hay un subnormal. Subir esta cuesta. ¿En serio? ¿Justo están cambiadas o qué? Su puta madre. Este niño. Aquí es donde entré antes, ¿no? ¿Qué ponía? No pasa, no pasa. Pues mira dónde era, no pasa. Es como... Aquí sí es no pasar. Vale, esto está lleno de prosquitos. Aquí no voy a pasar ahora. Voy a explorar la zona. Uf. La radio suena. Claro. Que bajar ahí.
Don't be that. Nobody wants trouble.
Lo que me dices es que no baje ahí. ¿Por qué?
Go on. Clear off.
Hostia, que eso salían ahora. O han salido porque me he colado ahí.
Let's just calm down, right? No need for bloodshed, is that?
No quieren derramar sangre.
Here's what you get what's coming. Bastard.
Vale. Me piro.
Nice and slow now. Let's have no trouble. I think you might have come from over here. Is that it? Did I scare him off?
La verdad es que ellos nunca me han... me meto yo aquí?
Game's over here, mate. Fine, pal. What was that?
Piece of cake, Ruby.
That's the help. What the heck?
¿Para qué me meto aquí? Mira, yo estoy matando proscritos así sin Tony, ¿no?
Hands away from weapon.
Off with you. Don't make us hurt you.
Nathan?
Let's
Bueno. Es que yo no sé si tengo que ir por aquí. Pero asumo que los proscritos son malos.
Steady now. We'll have no strife. Someone sneaking around playing silly buggers. Not safe yet. I don't know you. Don't be daft. Nobody wants. I'll have your head.
Yo creo que estoy matando a esta gente y no tiene culpa de nada. Que no tienen culpa de nada.
No trouble. Hey, let's just calm down, eh? No need for violence.
Es que la cosa es que...
Don't be daft. Nobody wants trouble. And don't come back, you stupid bugger.
No lo dice nada. Tienes razón. Se ha pirado, es normal. Está mal todo, está al revés esto. Pero he matado a unos. ¿Qué es eso? Granadas de uno. ¿Qué es eso? No, su puta madre. ¿Qué? ¿Y qué consigo yo ahí? Voy a intentarlo. No te dan nada. A mí crujan a picotazos.